Hold on, it's about to start. Yep.
Okay. We're good.
All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before we get started, as always, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai,
Yahushua,
Bahashem, Hakodash.
HaKadosh. Also, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all you brothers out there. And we just want to do a quick lesson, and it's basically concerning this situation that happened not too long ago with this Israeli, all right, which you see on screen. And what was his exact title again, Ak?
The Israeli Cyber Directorate employee.
Khan, yeah. So he was out here in the States, and he was accused of pedophilia, and the Trump administration, basically let him, go back to Israel, freely without any issues. Okay, there was a slight little outcry, about this, and it didn't really get too much media attention, and we understand why it didn't get media attention, because who owns all the media? Okay, but this is a question of vocab. How come you're not confronting them? Okay, these people. He's quick to hop down our throats, and get on our case, right? Which I'll say this: all we do is bring out the Bible, okay, in its entirety, okay, and we tell you what happened in the ancient world, okay. See, these Israelis, okay, hey, they actually touch children, okay. They literally touch children, and it's been getting brought out more and more as we get to the end of this thing, all right, because it talks about which Lord willing I'll get in a moment, talks about how there's going to be how Esau is going to be made bare, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's supposed to be exposed in these latter days, okay. But you got Vocab alone, and not only Vocab alone, even these other Israelite groups, they'll talk about how we're quote unquote, pedophiles, just because we talk about how in the ancient world, when a young maiden, okay, hits puberty, right, that's when she becomes a woman, and that usually happens when around the ages of what, 12, 13, 14, give or take, around those years. And they're saying that we're wicked for teaching how the ancient world handled things, the ancient customs. When mind you, none of us are even doing these things, all right? Okay, we're just bringing these biblical facts out, and then you even have the scholars that'll back up our statements. And mind you, those scholars, the majority of them are Edomites, in particular those Amalekites. Okay, you see. But did you have anything, reply? If not, I was going to get that Jeremiah 49 real quick.
Oh, well, yeah, no, you got it. That's what I was holding for you, but go ahead.
Okay, Khan. This is Jeremiah chapter 49, and I'll just start at 7. This is Jeremiah 49 and 7. It says, "Concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished?" And these are basically rhetorical questions. And the answer is what? Yes. Okay. Yes. Esau doesn't have wisdom anymore. It's gone. It's through. The Lord has stripped out, that part of him pretty much. Everything this guy does is backfiring. Okay. It's not benefiting him. This guy has, nothing creative anymore. He's through. Okay. Mm-hmm. You see? And it says here, because I'll say this, even this whole internet thing, this was a tool for the elites to do what? To spy on the people, okay? And to also influence you, right? But now, this internet is exposing them, You got the men of the Lord bringing out who Esau is, biblical facts, all this, information. You got these whistleblowers, right? The alternative media. You see, this thing is backfiring on this guy now. Hey, the scriptures say it. I think, what is that in Psalm 7? If you can get that where it says that basically he diggeth the pit and he's gonna fall into it, roughly paraphrasing it. I think it's Psalm 7 if I'm not mistaken. But it speaks on that, and that's what's happening. Esau has digged this pit, and now he's falling into his own traps. Good.
Right.
Did you find it, Doc?
No, 1 second.
What is that?
Oh yeah, 7:15.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, show him, Melvin. Psalm 7:15. He made a pit and digged it, and is fallen into the ditch which he made.
Yep, and that's what's happening. Is there more to that, Salaki?
Oh yeah, there's another verse. This is a good one. His mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealing shall come down upon his own pate.
Yep, and that's what's happening. Okay, hey, he's he's dug this this pit for us to fall into it, but now he's the one that's actually getting entrapped by it. All right, like I said, this internet's exposing him because, like I said, originally it was used to spy on the people, to influence the masses, but it's not working like that. Now this internet is basically being used to expose this guy. Okay, and this is a perfect thing because you got to remember, years back, no one thought that these Israelis, all right, they were bad guys. People were like, oh, these are the chosen people. The Jewish people are the chosen ones, but not anymore. People are cursing them out.
I had a precept to that, Psalm 7.
Okay.
This Sirach 27 and 25. Whoso casteth a stone or eye, casteth it upon his own head, and the deceitful stroke shall make wounds. Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein. He that setteth a trap shall be taken therein. That's it, man. Like y'all said, he just like for example with Esther, how Haman built the gallows for Mordecai. He ended up getting hung on them same gallows.
Oh, yep.
So that's Esau, man. He set a trap for us, and he fall in that trap. What? It always backfires and affects them, man. Whatever trap they set for Jake, man.
Right.
The drugs and all that. Now they on drugs. Who them now?
Exactly.
You'd think this idiot figure it out by now, man.
Hey, we just.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
We just read that in Jeremiah 49:7. Is there any more wisdom in Teman? Nope. Exactly. It's gone. It's through. But I got a little bit more. It says, Jeremiah 49:8. Flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Dedan, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him. If grape gatherers come to thee, will they not leave some gleaning grapes? If these by night, they will destroy till they have enough. And Esau, he's so insatiable. He's just got to keep taking and taking and taking, man. This is the scriptures talk about that cruel Lord. That's talking about man. This is that nigger, bro. Straight up. This guy's a damn demon. We're dealing with the devil here. Okay? And that's why all these things are going to come upon his own head. His own pate, as the brother just read. All that mischief, all that wickedness, it's going to come back to him eventually.
Oh, can I get this? I got in the NLT real quick. I got one real quick. This is Job chapter 18, verse 5 down to verse 8 in the NLT. Surely the light of the wicked will be snuffed out. The sparks of their fire will not glow. The light in their tent will grow dark. The lamp hanging above them will be quenched. The confident stride of the wicked will be shortened. Their own schemes will be their downfall. The wicked walk into a net, they fall into a pit.
Hey, you know what? That's part of it. The NLT. See, you made all these other translation of scriptures. Like the NLT, it cuts them even harder than King James.
Yeah.
It's more straightforward, man. That's another trap that falls upon his own head, bro.
God.
Exactly. Yep. So is that it, Rabbi?
No, there's one more. Verse 9. It says, a trap grabs them by the heel. A snare holds them tight. Ooh.
Yep.
They can't get away, man.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. I got one more verse here in that Jeremiah 49:10 now. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. And, first and foremost, it starts off with Yahweh Shemel Shai. Okay? Then Yahweh Shemel Shai uses what? The men of the Lord, which are the mouthpiece of the Lord, to expose this man. Then on top of that, if you don't believe us, look, you even got other men, okay, of this world that are set up to bring out information on him.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy's getting exposed left and right. Okay, and this is the apostles have been stating for the longest. What this internet's doing the heavy lifting.
Yep.
We don't have to go all over the place, and preach this word and teach people, in person, so to speak, physically speaking. But we can just make videos like this and just bring out the info
and reach everybody.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Who it needs to be reached. So
exactly.
The Lord making it. Yeah, he wanted to reach everybody. For the majority of people who he don't want, there'd be no cloak for their sins now.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah.
That's right. And I got a little more on here. It says, his seed is spoiled, and his brother and his neighbors, and he is not. And this is going into when the Lord really cast this man down. The Lord's gonna allow us to put this man in captivity. And get the big W. Okay. All right. But first, this man has to be exposed. Hey, what does it say? What is that? 2 Thessalonians, I think the second chapter. Hey, the man of sin, he's got to be revealed.
Yep. It's a process the Lord is doing. You got to expose him first before he physically take him down.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
And this is a way of him getting exposed. Him, not being seen as the pious individual that he's painted himself to be. Okay, look, you see this all the time. All these, Jewish people, these Israelis, right? They're either, if they're not raping, okay, if they're not doing that, they're murdering. If they're not murdering, they're what? They're stealing. If they're not doing that, they're pushing drugs, using drugs. Hey, these people are vile, individuals, man. They're vile. And then that goes back to the question, Vocab, how come you're not confronting these people? How come you're not talking about, these things, to them? We know why. You're a paid agent, okay? And on top of that, and this is just my belief, and I've been saying this for years now, man. Years. I believe that you're an Amalekite yourself. You know how they are. They just switch up their names. Well, I'm this, I'm Italian. I'm this, I'm that. They never want to say who they are.
Oh yeah, just like or Anthony, what was his name? Fauci.
Yeah, Fauci. Yeah.
Fauci. Yeah. I looked at as yearbook picture from high school. It's a totally different name than when he called himself today, man.
Exactly. And that's just them trying to escape justice. And then that's how Esau is Cain too. He's that fugitive and vagabond trying to run away from justice.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what a criminal does. They try to disguise themselves so they can evade the punishment that's supposed to come to them.
Hey, it's funny you said that, bro. This Edomite living in Cleveland. He worked at a bank. He was like 20 years old. He had to be like 1969 and 70. He stole some money out of the bank. And then left Cleveland, went out of town. I think went to Washington, D.C., then Hawaii and stuff. He stole some money Friday, and then find out he stole it till Monday. They've been looking for this dude forever. I think he died like a couple of years ago. So he got away. away with it. You know how? Because he ended up moving to Boston, changed his whole identity, man.
Yep.
He was able to get away with it. And then he found out where he was till he died, man.
Wild, man. Does anybody have a precept by any chance?
Yeah. This is Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. And Amalek is the ones that are in control of the earth right now. The head of the Edomites. This is verse 2. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. And they've taken our identity. They're the ones that are calling themselves, Jews today. You see, and the chosen people.
Yeah, and then it's funny because you got Vocab. He's got an issue with the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and then also the speckled birds, right? He'll say that's a problem with us saying that we're the true people of the Lord, but he doesn't question those small hats at all.
With true, they're not the real people.
Yep.
I had something for you, if I may, real quick. It's Hosea 1:10. That the number of the children of Israel should be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. It should come to pass in the place where it said unto them, ye are not my people, there should be said unto them, ye are the sons of living power. By you denying that who we really are, you further proving that we are them people. You fulfilling the scripture, you dumbass.
Yep, exactly. And then what's so funny about him is, we say that salvation is only for Israel, right? Because that's the message of the Bible. He has an issue with that. It's that everybody can be a spiritual Israelite. The Lord's coming back for everybody. He says all these things, right? Comes up against us nonstop. My thing is, those Amalekites say the same thing. How come you're not going up against them? How come you're not going to their synagogues, saying X, Y, Z things,
Yeah, exactly.
But going back to what I said earlier, it shows you that he's got to be a paid agent because he never goes against, these or this particular group of people, man.
Right.
Yeah, it's a saying goes, don't bite the hand that feeds you.
Yep.
He's part of the hand.
Exactly, bro. Yeah, because like you said, man, whenever so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, say that they're children, and then there's a problem. If we say or anybody else, if we said the Negro, Latino, Native Americans, not the chosen people, that's them, there'll be no issue. There'll be no arguing, nothing. That's cool.
Exactly.
And so that just goes to show you how this world hates you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, they don't want you to wake up.
Yeah.
You could be anything else but an Israelite. It's cool.
Exactly. That let you know you're right. That let you know you are Israelite. Because whenever the truth is coming out, people have a problem with it, man.
God.
Yeah.
I got I got a precept. You brothers have anything else?
No,
I got something, but go ahead.
Did you have more on that Micah by any chance, or was it done?
No, I just read the first two.
Okay. I got a quick one. This is Sirach 51 and 1. It says here a prayer of it's Yahweh Shai. I don't even like saying the J word, which is actually Joshua as well, by the way. The son of Sirach says, I will thank thee, O Lord and King, and praise thee, Yahweh my power, my Savior. I do give praise unto thy name. Verse 2. For thou art my defender and helper, and has preserved my body from destruction, and from the snare of the slanderous tongue, and from the lips that forge lies, and have been my helper against my adversaries, and has delivered me according to the multitude of thy mercies and greatness of thy name, from the teeth of them that were ready to devour me, and out of the hands of such as sought after my life, and from the manifold afflictions which I had. And basically, the reason why I brought that out is, Esau, in particular, like somebody like a Vocab, right? he's got that slanderous tongue. Okay, he's the one that his lips forge these lies, man. You know, always coming up against us. But we got a defender, which is Yahweh Shema Shai. Look, because it says what I think it's in the book of Romans, the 8th chapter. It talks about how the elect, they're going to get justified. All right. Look, we don't need you Edomites to tell us it's cool, and then we get the pass. We don't need that clarification from you anymore.
That's it, bro. That's what hurts him, right? That what hurts him right there alone, bro.
Yep. Yeah, we don't need that. That's the word I was looking for. We don't need the validation from you. We got the validation from Yahweh Shema Shai. The hell with you, man. And I'll say this, to this character vocab. It doesn't matter what you do, okay? Hey, you're falling into the hands of Yahweh Shema Shai, and you're just doing the Lord's will. And at the end of the day, the elect are going to get the big W, and the elect consists only of the nation of Israel, buddy. All right. That's that.
This is Proverbs chapter.
Truth is the truth, man. No matter what, man.
Ooh,
Tell you
yes.
lie all day, bro. Don't stop them from being true.
Oh man,
Go ahead,
that's a spirit. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, you got it, brother.
This is Proverbs 12:19. The lip of truth shall be established forever, but a lying tongue is but for a moment.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Hey, that lying tongue is only but for a moment. Hey, the scriptures say what? The hypocrite, their time is for a moment too, roughly paraphrasing. The joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment,
Hey, see what it says in NLT.
Oh, for which one?
Proverbs, the one just read Proverbs.
Oh, Proverbs, okay.
Yeah.
Proverbs 12:19 in the NLT. Truthful words stand the test of time, but lies are soon exposed.
Oh, come on, bro.
Yep.
And that's what we're seeing, man. Hey, these lies being exposed left and right, Hey, look, man. You're not winning. You're not. Hey, this truth is coming back to the earth, man.
Heavy.
All right. Was it quench deceit? What is that? Let me see if I can find it.
Second Ezra 6.
6 and 27, I believe.
Yes, sir. I got it right here. This is 2 Ezra 6 and 27. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which had been so long without fruit, shall be declared. And we're in those times.
Knows how people deal with truth. They're more bolder than the motherfucker that's a liar, man. Person that lies all the time, the biggest bitches there is, man.
Oh yeah. And then when their card gets pulled, then they spaz out. Then they project.
Exactly.
We like to always talk about that because they, who's notorious for that? The black woman.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Starting with her down to the other tribes, they're notorious for that. The black woman, the Latin woman, Native American woman. And you know who they learned that from? Their daddy E.
That's it. They
Bitch
are their
ass
father,
E.
the devil. They are their father, the devil. The scripture say.
Yep.
The scripture talking about how the woman had turned aside after Satan. Man, that's these women. They're Satanists right along. They're Satanists too right now.
Yep. And so, that's how E reacts, like a bitch. And you see it. Look at Vocab. You start pulling his card, calling him out, and then he loses his marbles, man. He tries to play it cool, but deep down inside, he's cut, he's hurt.
Oh yeah.
It's all good, man. And like I said, we understand why you're here. We understand that the Lord's going to be, using you until He's going to dispose of you.
Yeah, Lord.
A pawn in this thing.
Yeah, it's a pawn. Lord created a perfect devil because anybody right mind would hate a piece of shit like this motherfucker, man.
I got Luke real quick. This is Yahweh Shai speaking. Luke 8 and 17. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad.
That's it. This dude getting exposed, bro. Hey,
Mhm.
you know what this is gonna make this devil do? It's gonna actually make him be more honest. He's gonna say, "Fuck it."
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy because we're getting to that point.
Yeah.
We're really getting to that point. I mean, look at Trump. He said it, and he's getting bold, man. Like, if you really listen to these speeches of this guy, he is getting bold. But, you know, with that whole situation, with them having the federal, government basically take over the D.C. police, he said it. Look, it's going to take us 30 days to, basically just to establish it. And he said, look, I'll have the authority to extend this, which I'm going to do. He literally said this. He's like, I'm going to do it. And then after it gets, established here in D.C., it's going to go to these other cities, Chicago, L.A., New York, Baltimore, Oakland, etc. So it's coming, man. He's like, I don't need Congress to approve of these things. I'm going to mandate these things. And it's going to go into effect because I said it, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And because the devil shall come down with great wrath because he knows he has a short time.
Good time, yep.
He knows what time it is, man. These elites know what time it is. The prophets know what time it is. The only ones who don't know what time it is are these peons out here. 2/3, Jake. These low-level Edomites, these heathens out here. They don't know what the hell's going on. They're still worried about making money in America.
Yep. Yeah. Like you said, he had a point where he like, because he's tired of putting on an act anyway, man.
Yeah.
It just feels more better to be who you really are, which is the damn devil.
Exactly. And it's funny, other crowd, we always bring out this movie, that what is that, American Psycho. We bring it out nonstop.
Yep.
We always mention how in that movie, he really just wanted to be that killer, Mm-hmm. The beginning scene literally shows it to you. He said it's basically, this is all just the image. I'm roughly paraphrasing what he said. Mm-hmm. This is just a facade pretty much. Mm-hmm. And what do you say? I'm simply not there. Because he's really, thinking about his demonic thoughts that he wants to play out. Mm-hmm. That's every Edomite, man. Mm-hmm. Like how you said, they're tired of being the nice guy waving at you, smiling at you. Look, they want to stab you. They want to steal your stuff. They want to rape you. That's their spirit, man. Mm-hmm. I mean, look, it's crazy because even this whole situation with this Israeli, this individual just wanted to rape children. That's what he wanted to do. And he was doing that behind closed doors. And see, he just got exposed. And guess what? A lot of them are doing this right now as we speak. This is how they get down. This is the top Edomite, Amalek, the most wicked one, the most satanic one. You think these guys are just hanging out in a goddamn what do you call it, synagogue and playing patty cake, so to speak? Reading a scroll. Hey, look, what was it, a year or two ago? They had that whole underground tunnel out there in New York, got exposed.
Yep.
Come on, man. They were just trafficking kids left and right.
Oh, yeah. Exactly, bro. That's why you got to watch your children. Be in the mall or whatever. Somebody just snatch them up. You got a door somewhere that leads to some underground.
Yeah.
Or the restrooms, make sure, don't let them go by themselves.
Check this out. I saw something, right? I was watching this, whatever, these truthers, for lack of words, and they were talking about how, you got the Epstein Island, Disney. They had a couple things, and they all have like the same logos, and like when you really look at their patterns and all that stuff, and it was crazy. They had said that basically Disney. That's who it was. I forgot her name, but Epstein's that woman sidekick that he had. What was her name? Maxwell.
Just Lean Maxwell or something.
Yeah. She was actually a Disney recruiter when she was younger. Okay, and then check this out. In at all these like different, like Disney worlds and all, those different, entertainment, places like that Disney runs. They say like every year about like 1,000 kids go missing, about 1,000 of them. And where do you think they're getting transported to, man? One of these little freak off islands, man. Okay.
Yep.
Hey, look, they showed you that in what was that movie, Pinocchio? You
Oh
know,
yeah.
they were showing you and mind you, that movie was made in the 1930s, man. So they've
Yeah.
been having these freak off islands for how many years?
Nothing new under the sun.
You
Yeah,
know?
yeah. Like you said, kidnap them, freak off to them, then go to that isle in California, sacrifice them.
Exactly. Yup. Exactly. You know?
Uh, yeah, man. Oh yeah, you mentioned American Psycho. I was thinking about that dude Jeffrey Dahmer. Before he did the shit he did, he used to fantasize about those things, man. He played them out, man.
Jeez.
You look up the story of his ass, man.
Fucking wild, bro.
So this backs up what you said. This is how Esau Edom is, man. They're wicked.
Yep. And you can't change them.
Dang, I was just gonna get that scripture. Was it leopard changes spots?
No.
Yeah, Jeremiah. Yeah, so because you got stupid niggas don't thinking this devil was changed. He ain't changed who you y'all. You gonna be the same devil you always have been, man.
Exactly. This is Jeremiah 13:23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots? Then may ye also do good. Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil.
Yeah, so he programmed to do evil. He's programmed to be the wicked. He's hardwired to be the wicked, the devil, man.
Yeah. Was that I think in Job, who can make a thing straight that's crooked?
Exactly.
You know?
That's it.
Yeah.
The Lord made him crooked, man. You can't straighten it. You can't make him straight what the Lord made crooked, man.
Mm-hmm. And you got to remember, because what does it say in I think was it Sirach 33? Because it talks about how we all come from Adam and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it says the Lord, what he made, the different nations and made their ways diverse from one another.
Mm-hmm.
Esau, look, he's the most wicked, man. Okay.
Yep.
We're on the side of righteousness while he's on the side of wickedness. You see, and then the heathens are just in between.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
He's just playing his role, man. Because it's the Lord's movie. Everybody got a role to play.
Yeah.
In the Lord's movie.
Exactly. Yep.
That's it. Yeah. You had something, Pie?
Oh no, I'm looking for something. I just can't find it.
Oh.
You know how it's worded, kind of.
It's not in the scriptures. It's something in their book about dealing with basically when they're going to do folly or do something that's off, like completely off, to do it in a city they don't live in. It's in the Talmud. Yeah.
God, exactly. And that's another thing too, man. They've this goes back to that Jeremiah, how they're being exposed. People are now realizing they don't even use the scriptures. These people use the Talmud, the Kabbalah. That's what they're into. All right, and that's like basically Babylonian customs. When you go into it. All right, this man is not into the Bible. Really, when you really deal with these the Jays, like they even say it themselves, man. A lot of them be atheists, man. When you really talk to them,
yeah,
they believe in the Lord. But then what's like how we always say. But then it's funny when you say that you believe in the Most High. That I believe I'm actually the true chosen people. Now it's an issue.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought you didn't believe in God. Aren't you an atheist?
Right.
Hypocrite.
Just a big hypocrite, man. That's the characteristic of a wicked person. They're the biggest hypocrite there is, man.
Just an actor.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly. You brothers got anything else, or?
No, I can't find it.
Yeah, I don't have nothing right.
I'll just get this last precept because I know we mentioned it earlier. I'll get that 2 Thessalonians 2. Um, I'll start at 3. This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. It says, "Let no man deceive you by any means,
Mm-hmm.
for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first." All right, and we already dealt with that. Our people lost their heritage. Basically during hardcore slavery. Was that Jeremiah? Was it 17 and 4? You shall
Yeah.
discontinue from thy heritage.
Mm-hmm.
Those prophecies have been fulfilled, but now we're in the latter days where the Lord has, you know, you know, he woke us up. Okay, they shall remember him in their captivity, or roughly paraphrasing it.
Yeah. Can I back you up with this one too?
Huh.
Hosea 6:2. After 2 days will he revive us. In the third day he will raise us up, and we shall live in his sight.
Damn, so he
Yeah.
brought the life is brought back into us. Now him return his word unto us, man.
That's right.
God, starting with Abba Bivens, in like the 1969 and going forward, all right, the truth has returned unto us, man. The spirit of prophecy and spirit of the Lord.
That's right.
You
It says here.
Can I read this real quick?
Oh, yeah.
It's Revelation 11:11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High enter into them. Like you said, starting with Abba Bivens,
Mhm.
around time in the 1960s. It says, spirit of life from the Most High enter into them, and they stood upon their feet and fell in great fear. And great fear fell upon them that saw them. Who they're talking about? The elite banking families. That fear fell upon them. And now they know their time is short. And now they doing what they doing now, man. Coming in that great wrath, man.
Right, because it says the devils believe and trembles, so they're moved with fear to build bunkers to try to escape the judgment of the Lord. But we're gonna get them, so shake
That's
them
it.
up.
It shows you they deep down know we're telling the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
It said great fear fell upon them,
That's it.
So
Yeah. And they knew, even before we woke up, they knew, well, these men wake back. Why you think they spent all that money to try to keep the truth away from Jake? Try to upset prophecy, which you can't do it. But
right.
it didn't work. They knew once these guys wake back up, our end is close. They knew this before we even woke up.
Con.
You got it, bro.
It says so like let no man. This 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. That's talking about Esau. Okay, he's that man of sin, the son of perdition, meaning the son of destruction. That's a twofold meaning. He's the one that destroys, and he's the one that's going to be destroyed. Okay, you see, and we're in that phase right now where he's getting exposed left and right. Beautiful.
That's it.
And it says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called.
Hey, you know what? It's all. Hey, Lord exposing all the wicked, period, including these women, these 2/3.
Yeah.
Lord exposing one period to a point. I'm seeing all videos of guys saying they done with women. They not dating no more. So as you know, the Isaiah 4:1 is right around the corner, man.
Oh yeah.
So these women ain't getting attention like they used to, man. Guys are waking up to their shit, man.
Yeah, men are cursing them out, man. You should read the comment boards on like every post a woman makes, because it's all just the folly and vanity, and just honestly at the end of the day out of order. And even men in the world are just cursing them out. It's done, bro. This system is done.
That's it, bro.
It's over with. Good.
That's it.
I want that Isaiah 4:1.
Well, that's what this is all leading to that time, the Isaiah 4:1, man.
Yes, sir.
That's what the Lord is doing right now, man.
Yep.
And even you got other women cursing these women out.
Beautiful.
Go ahead, bro.
Good.
I had to bring that up, right? Good.
It says, who opposes and exalted himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped. And this guy basically has put himself, what it's going to say, so that he, as God, sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is the Most High. And that's, what Esau has done. He says that he's the Most High. He puts himself as all the, starting with the Yahweh himself, on down to Yahweh Shai, to the, the apostles, all the ancient, men of the Lord. He says it's them and not us. Okay. And then, we're in this time period where he says, that there is no God, right? Science is basically God. And if there is a God, it would have to be me.
Right.
This guy's a goddamn demon, man.
Yeah, just proud, super proud, bro. So, the Lord is allowing him to build his pride up just so he can crush it at the end.
God. It says, remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things? And now ye know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time? For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. And the reason why the Apostle Paul said that was because the Romans were in power, and those were Edomites, mind you. Okay? And people actually thought that the so-called white men were just called the Romans. But in reality, they were the Edomites, And they were already spreading evil,
Yeah.
And it started really with the Greeks, with Alexander the Creep,
Yeah, scripture say, when the wicked getting the power of transgression increasing. You're seeing that right now, man. It gets worse. The longer you power, the worse it gets, man.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys saw this. Now you got this whole. It reminds me of the Matrix. You got robots that are getting pregnant, and they're gonna deliver human babies.
What the?
Yeah, this is where we're at in this thing, man. It reminds me of the Matrix. You know how they were in the little pods?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Wow. Man, these devils are out of their goddamn minds, man.
Yeah.
They gotta stop.
Definitely.
God damn, man. It says, only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way.
Hey, he gonna thinking of demolition, man. He gonna make it where it's against the law to have sex with a woman, man.
Oh yeah.
She can come out the virtual headset. You like, what the hell is this shit, man?
And he was getting tickets. Remember?
Yeah. Curse, right? Saying the so-called curse word.
Oh man, that was straight folly, bro.
Yeah, but they showing you what they plan on doing in the future, man. They show you in these movies, shows, and everything, man.
Yep.
Video games.
Also,
like you had the last part you read.
Yeah. I got one more verse that says, and it says, and then that wicked, and then shall that wicked be revealed. Yep. Hey, we're in that time period, like I said. Whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. So he's got to get exposed first, and then Yahweh Shai is going to come back to completely annihilate this man.
That's it. Like I said, he's so much idiot. He's just building a tab bigger and bigger for himself, bro.
Yep.
So the Lord had to have a reason to give him double.
That's right. But that was it on that scripture.
God, I ain't had nothing. I don't know. You probably have.
No, I don't.
You had one?
No, I do not. No.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll just end it then. All right. All right. Hey, hopefully whoever was listening was edified. And with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Hakodash.
Also, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone.
Yeah.
And salutations to all you brothers out there. Shalom and a Bible ball.
Shalom.